My adjournment matter this evening is for the Minister for Planning. And the action I seek is to ensure that Cubico Sustainable Investments are required to prepare an environmental effects statements and go through the proper process before a planning permit is granted. There's been many residents in my electorate contact me, particularly over the last week or so, Deputy Speaker, about very concerned about the plan for a wind farm project. And they have received advice, or they have requested advice with regard to an environmental effects statement under Section 8 of the Environmental Effects Acts with Minister Kilkenny's office and with Bullock Shire Council. Now, I've spoken to the CEO of Bullock Shire Council, and of course they are not the statutory authority here. It goes directly to the Minister. Because of the lack of consultation that the community, particularly in Bullock Shire Council and the neighbouring council of Yarra Ambiac, have had with regard to these wind farm projects and buffer zones, etc., and the lack of communication and transparency, community members are really concerned here. There may be, they are of the understanding that if an application is made to the Minister to not have to provide an environmental effects statement, then it doesn't have to be done. They are of the belief that it absolutely should have to be done, as I think we all would be, because of the threat to native species, particularly in the Mallee, and of course the offsets, the buffer zones. Now, we've come across this issue a few times, particularly in this part of the world, Deputy Speaker, and honestly, it is putting community members, neighbours, generational farmers, families at war with one another. One who may want a wind turbine on their farm but aren't aware of the complications and the issues around the buffer zones with regards to their neighbours' dwellings. The lack of transparency with these renewable projects, and again, these community members are not saying they're against renewables, quite the contrary, they're against the lack of transparency. There's been none from the government as far as V&I West goes. There is none here, and when more than 2 people turn up to a community consultation session, then it doesn't happen and it's shut down. It's not good enough. Community members deserve to be communicated with, and I urge the Minister to please consult with these community members before any further action is taken.